welcome to our channel The Warrior, and here the warrior is again ready to say a few things to you which are of immense importance for all of us, and and this will be also under our awareness section. So, and it's related to blood donation and also how not to get infected by uh, by anybody's blood, and by just going to barber shop and tattoo and and doctor's needle or syringe. And there are these four things actually. First of all, I would like to comment on the tattoo. And these days, making tattoos on your body, and even a smaller butterfly or something, any logo or something is getting famous. So guys, actually the problem with making tattoos is just this one, that be sure that if you are making any tattoo on your body, then you can't give blood for 1 year. And if you will give blood between that gap of year, when it is prescribed by doctors actually, that you will have to wait for 1 year and don't donate your blood. And if you want to donate blood, then please don't make tattoo before that. So this is an advice. And Ronaldo, famous footballer, #1 footballer of the world these days, he actually also advertised this message that, guys, actually many of his followers, fans actually asked him that why don't you make tattoo of this type or this thing, or something. So he replied that I don't go for making tattoos because he has a very dedicated habit of donating his blood. And he said in that awareness speech that just because if I will make a tattoo, means further any tattoo, then I would be restricted by my physicians or doctors not to donate blood for 1 year period, because then that person to whom the blood is will be passed on may get infected. And well, it is a medical advice actually. So I just I shared the example of Ronaldo and tattoo. Please, these days this craze is actually on a skyrocketing high peak, you can say. And very very high speed, all the girls and boys and teenagers are making tattoos. And so if you are going for a tattoo on your body, then make sure that your blood is not going to be donated for 1 year. So and also please check this, if any near and dear ones of yours need blood. So make sure to ask this question as well, that if that person is whomsoever blood you are taking, or is going to be passed on to your body. So just remember this fact. So this is the point which I would like to make. And the next thing is that barber's blade. Not only please, whenever you go for making shave or even not shave, cutting also. So the barber used to do these trimming of this thing and all the behind with a blade and a razor, knife type razor, and put the blade in it. So make sure that the blade is new, because some barbers, those who are not so educated, and especially in villages, they reuse it. They don't throw it after a single use. So please say it forcefully to them, pressurize them that before getting your haircut or your shave, okay, or even these sides, hairs, when is going to remove these hairs. So just make sure that blade is new. Tell him not to just take a new blade, because the you don't know the person on whom the person or persons on whom that blade was used earlier. Maybe he or even she got a cut, and any even it's medical term, so even that blood is not visible, but that germs of that blood can get on that blade, and it will still be may still be alive and may pass on that disease, from which God forbid no one is suffering. But if he or she is suffering with any disease, there are so many blood related disease, and so you might also get hurt. And guys, means our government also, whenever you will see this barber blade issue on the posters and newspapers and on boards outside hospitals, there also it is written that blade and the doctor's needle or the syringe, what is it is called in medical field, that injection ki sui, I'm saying it for Hindi people. So that injection's needle or the syringe, it is called, it should be also be used new. So there are these days the companies are making syringes which are which cannot be used again one time, and then they can't be used. But actually government is also giving them so much subsidy on it actually to make those syringe. But in villages especially, or what you have heard the term jhola chhap doctor, those doctors which are actually not doctors fully, but who still practice in towns or in a smaller area, village areas where there are medical, there is no poor people lives, and they can't afford to go to big hospitals or private hospitals. So there they reuse it, and just after that, what precaution they take is that after giving one injection with that same needle to one person, they put that needle into a particular bottle type, this much, and in that bottle there is some liquid which they would say this liquid is actually will actually kill the germs. So, and then again they can say, or they put it in a hot boiling water, warm water type pot which is lying there, and in that, and then after the next patient comes, then again they take out, and then they again fix it on that thing, and then they again use it. So they take these precautions, but these precautions are not 100% secure. So you please, especially I want to say it to my viewers, that please don't accept that injection needle, that injection in which the needle is not, it should be one time use needle. or the best thing is that you buy your own before going to any doctor, which means you would be amazed to see, but even but if I go to any dispensary or any hospital, you would laugh that I first of all I go and buy that syringe, and not one but two, and then I go to that hospital, and just to make sure that if there he will be using that medicine, that needle. So at that point of time, I would say, no, I have one this extra. Why don't you use this? This is one time use, and means just because I don't want to argue with that doctor actually, and I am suspicious always that maybe that nurse or maybe that compounder might use that needle. So this is this precaution I am taking since for the last 20-25 years. When I used to come about this fact, when there was so much AIDS cases we were hearing, and AIDS awareness was on its peak, and then when I went to any doctor, and I saw him that he is using that used needle again, then I said, doctor, please don't take that needle. Why don't you take a new one? So he said, no, it's germs are removed and cleaned. It's in hot water and that. And I said, no, I'll pay to you. I'll pay extra. But after that, I made this decision that I will buy one or two syringes. Then I'll go to them, and then I'll say, please use this one, so that they can say, okay, fine. Means at that time it used to cost ₹1 only for me. Now I don't know how much it is cost, because by God's grace I'm fit, and but if God forbid, if any case I will be injected, then I'll make sure that I carry with myself that's those syringes again. I'll buy it from a chemist, and then I'll have it. So it's up to us. Means just as anybody, somebody asked doctor, what is health, good health? They said, if you are not facing any disease, you are healthy. But what is going inside your body, or something happening wrong, you can't say. But if you are not having no problem, you are healthy. But a perfect health, even a doctor can't say. But normally he says, if you are not having any problem, you can say you are healthy. So guys, I think I have made my point. Barber's blade never should be used again, and you have to make sure carry one new blade with you. If you think that barber is not going to listen to you, or he is such a miser fellow, so please take one blade, buy it one, and then go there and then say, I am giving you this blade, please take it, and just don't use that one. Keep it with you, and just use this one and then throw it. Because why to argue with them so much? And then the Ronaldo topic, tattoo topic. First of all, I would say that personally I don't like this habit, but of means why to actually do something, which will remain with your body for your whole life, those tattoos. And actually I want, just like the God has given you the beautiful skin, and if you want to be famous and if you want to be noticed, then do something genuine. Have some virtues in you. Develop some virtues. Develop some good habits. Be disciplined. Don't try to be famous by making tattoo here or putting anything in your ear or here eyebrow. Even some people I saw on between their tongue, and and just to get noticed. Oh come on! If you want to get noticed, first of all, don't be hungry for fame. And let me tell you what this fame is all about. If I ask you, somebody, or Shashi, if I ask you, what is you know your grandfather's name?
Yeah.
Normally, everyone knows. Okay. And do you know your grandfather's father's name?
No, actually,
No.
I don't know.
Generally, people don't know. And if I say you, okay, now tell me, even if somebody is so good in memory, but if I ask, okay, now tell me your grandfather's grandfather name, then will you, is it even I don't know my grandfather's name. Even I don't know my grandfather's father's name. And people say, do we have time? 5 minutes?
Yeah, I have.
Okay. So people generally say, खानदान आगे चलना चाहिए. That's why they produce more children.
Yeah.
They give birth
The
to.
clan should be.
The clan should go on, and our रहना चाहिए, हमारा वंश चलना चाहिए. That is all. My maternal grandmother actually gave birth to 19 children.
19 children.
Yes, 19 children. And she was a nurse.
She was a nurse.
And I don't know, but it was a trend at that time. People were having 10 and 12 kids. And even government was also giving them plot of lands. Government was actually, after independence, government actually was giving lands and gifts in the form of money, plot of lands, if you will have more kids. This was a fact. And then now we all are facing the problem of overpopulation. But I'm coming to the point that khandan or vansh chalega. You don't know even the name of your grandfather's grandfather. Is this the vansh all about? For this you are biased between a boy and a girl. My grandfather was also a male, and his grandfather was also a male. But I don't know my grandfather's father's name. Even Shashi don't know, my student who is shooting this video. Actually, we will focus on this topic of clan and khandan aage chalna chahiye. All this about later on. I want to conclude by saying that I don't know my grandfather's father's name, but I do know about Jhansi ki Rani. And she was a girl who and then she became a woman, and she was actually female. But I salute her, and that is how a clan go on. That I am proud that I belong, that I know Jhansi ki Rani, that I know Lakshmi Bai, Jhansi ki Rani Lakshmi Bai. I know many other female patriotic persons about whom we will shoot another video and we will upload that. But for now, please do take these precautions about blood donation and all the issues which we have discussed. Thank you so much for watching us, and do deliver your comments and watch our channel Warrior again and again. And thank you so much for watching us. I love you all. God bless us all.